name is Dean. My team at InterSystems is responsible for our developer programs and our developer assets. The whole point of these resources is to help you leverage our technology, help you build on our technology, and to accelerate your own innovation. Over the next few minutes, I will be giving you an update on these resources and the latest news and the things you can take advantage of. I will be very brief because of that cocktail reception coming up. I'm standing between you and that reception, so I'm going to be fast. I have two amazing team members here with me. Eileen, standing right over there. This is Olga on my team. They can help field questions after, and they're at a table right over there by the front door where you can actually just join in and engage with these tools and resources that I'm going to be talking about over the next few minutes. All right? Quick show of hands. Who here are already members of the InterSystems Developer Community? Wow, okay, good. Maybe half the crowd. Okay. We can adjust the talk a little bit because a lot of you get it, but there may be elements of this that you are not aware of, and there are certainly new things to know about. Here's a by the numbers map of the assets in the developer community. We have the developer community forum on the upper left. We are now at 22,000 members globally. It is really, really cool. It is truly a global forum. This is kind of the communication hub of the developer community. This is where everyone posts things. InterSystems makes official posts, but all of the members do as well. I'll talk a little more about each of these assets as we go through the slides, but this is just high level. Here's our Open Exchange app gallery. These are open source applications built on InterSystems technology that you can use as frameworks. We're now over 1,000. We have an ideas portal, which is a feedback mechanism for you to share with us things you're interested in, enhancements you'd like to see, and also just see what other developers who are building on our technology are interested in. And you can upvote and interact with those as well. And there's even opportunities for the community to actually take on and develop some of these things. And it's all kind of categorized and with feedback from the InterSystems product managers. And finally, there's Global Masters. This is a developer advocacy hub. It is engaged learning. If you really want to go deeper into InterSystems technology, this is the place. Olga over there runs the developer community. Answer any questions you have about that. You don't need to know, how to get to these different assets that I just described, because there's just one front door to the whole community. It's at the URL developer.intersystems.com. Very simple. It's a very friendly landing page. It just scrolls up. I've sectioned it out here so it's easier to see, but it's just a scrollable landing page. You can get to those main assets that I talked about, and there's even some other information, including we have hands-on interactive tutorials. So I know that you just spent the afternoon doing those guided workshops. But what's cool is there are on-demand workshops that you can take advantage of anytime you want. Developer.intersystems.com, that is the front door landing page. We have this list here that you see, and we'll be adding an on-demand iRespect Your Search later this year. This is that communication hub, diving a little bit deeper here. It is just packed with information. There's information on the very latest releases. We call them InterSystems Official. There's technical articles, both from InterSystems staff as well as people in the community. And it is very much a community. You can share the work that you're doing, knowledge that you have, applications that you built, anything you'd like, you can share it in this community. And there's also contests, webinars, interactive events, and I'll talk more about those in just a second. We have activities that are both online and in person all year long. And there are programming contests, there's technical article writing contests, video challenges, and so forth. And we have some pretty serious prize money that you can take advantage of. We also have webinars, roundtables, hackathons that we do in person all over the world, including right here in the UK. So it's definitely worth, if you haven't leveraged that aspect of the developer community, it is absolutely worth checking out. And very relevant, there's a programming contest going on right now that you can take advantage of. It's an AI programming contest. The deadline is very soon, I'm not going to lie about that, but you can still engage and you can actually start a submission before this deadline, and then you actually have a couple weeks after this to finalize the submission as the voting period begins. And again, there's over $12,000 in prizes just for this contest. We have a very cool element, a feature of the developer community that we added last year. It's called Developer Community AI. Again, very relevant to the workshop you were just doing, because this feature is built on Iris Vector Search. You were just using. It's implemented, you can search on within the developer community in that generative AI query style. And I do want you to know that this was actually built on Iris by a startup that works with InterSystems. They are right here. They're Serenity GPT. Please talk with them and the other startups that are here visiting. They can tell you all about this, but I absolutely recommend checking this out in the developer community, because one of the very cool things is that it is built in this retrieval augmented generation pattern. So it's leveraging data that comes from these three sources in the upper left. It's all of the posts and content of the developer community. It's also all of Iris documentation. And very, very recent, in fact, today, it is also including the Open Exchange app gallery that I mentioned, those open source programs and templates. So you can do these queries and you can actually select either all of those sources, one of the sources, or any combination you want. And it'll bring back the generative answer, and it'll also show you hyperlinks to the exact information that it pulled from. Okay? Very, very cool. This is the Open Exchange I mentioned. This is a super active part of the developer community. Over 10,000 applications, installations a month. It is completely connected to GitHub. Again, it's all open source, so you can search and leverage these applications for your own work. It's either just brainstorming, ideation, or much more. There are tools, in addition to applications, that are available in Open Exchange. This is a cool one. If you hadn't heard of it, it's also very much worth checking out. It has this list of capabilities here. You can use it, this package manager, to search, install, upgrade, and remove published modules, including all of these applications, data sets, much more. You can build your own package. You can share this package with others, and you can use it to publish your own work as well. Irene can answer any questions that you have about the package manager over at the table. There are also these templates, pre-built, reusable project frameworks that give you this starting point. If you're working in a particular area that you haven't experienced before of our technology, because as you've seen, there are many, many different aspects to the sophisticated data platform. You can look for templates. You can search the Open Exchange on templates, and you'll find a whole bunch to take advantage of. I've got the QR codes here, but you don't need to capture them right now because all of these QR codes are right over there. Okay. This is the ideas portal that I mentioned. Again, it's a feedback. InterSystems uses it for feedback directly from you. Again, the 20,000 developers around the world actually using our technology is amazing for us. But it's also great for you because it shows you what developers are thinking about, what they're interested in having. You can get ideas from them. And as I mentioned, the InterSystems staff goes through and they categorize everything. Like, we're working on this now, it's in the roadmap. This is something that's open for the community to work on. And all of those things are true. We've had over 450 ideas actually implemented from this. It's a really, really cool resource. This is the Global Masters. Again, Olga can answer any questions you have. It's gamified learning. You can go deep on any topic you're interested in. There is real honor and glory to be had here. People really do track the points. There is this point system, and it's like a one-stop shop of staying up to date. This Global Masters is kind of the most engaged developers in our developer community. The relaunch is that we had to do some updates to it, so we took it offline for a little bit, but it's it's back now, and it's extremely popular. The points that I mentioned, everything, the different assets of our developer community are all linked. So anything you do, publishing a post, submitting an idea, and so forth, you get points for that. It's all linked, every asset of our community. So anything you do, you gain points that you can do swag, you can redeem them for swag, but it's more than that. It's actually, you can also redeem them for opportunities to appear at events and other things that we do. It's kind of comprehensive. People are also very excited about the system. Since you're here, we'd love to hear from you directly during this UK Summit. Here's a survey. Again, we don't have to capture it here. It's all at the table. We'd love to have your feedback. And then we're doing a specific survey on the Python developer experience. So it's a few more questions just on the Python experience. We'd love to have your feedback. This is my last slide. This is about our startup program. So you see all the startups here. We have a global startup program that my team runs. It has several aspects to it. We have our own startup incubator. We have accelerator partnerships. We have a corporate venture fund. And we have a bunch of tools where we help startups go to market. It is a really fun program. It's fun for InterSystems. It really does help accelerate innovation. And the startups we engage with, they give us feedback all the time. We try to improve the program and become better and better each year. But the startups tell us that it is very effective. And it has these different aspects, all of which are important to startups. That's all I have. Thank you very much for listening.